Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we are staying in Kent, fairly local brewery to me over in Faversham, and this is a beer from Boutilliers, and this is their Teenage Lakes, an Old English or England IPA. It's coming in at 6.3% ABV, 25 IBUs, and it's a New England style IPA brewed with 100% UK hops. So I'm intrigued by that one. Just putting it out there before I even tried it, but hold fire and we'll go and see what we've got. Silver bottle cap. Yeah, it looks, in the bottle it looks really hazy and murky, so we'll see. I got this at Moonshine, Bullies in Ramsgate, so if you're wondering, they stock quite a few of this brewery's beers, so check them out if you're local. If you're not local, it might be online if you're in the UK, but yeah, crack it open then. A little bit of smoke for you smoke addicts out there. It's foaming up, so let's get a glass. Look at that. Okay, so there's a lot of yeast. Look at the colour of this. Wow, yeah, okay. Let's let that just calm down. We'll go through the hop varieties now. So all the UK hops that are in this are Target, Bullion, Goldings, not Kent Goldings, Goldings. Goldings are the ones that are, I think, grown outside of Kent, or in a certain area of Kent, put it that way. Northern Brewer, Ernest, and I'm going to butcher this up, and I've just gone on to the pronunciation of it, but whatever. Olicana, butchering it up, O-L-I-C-A-N-A. And then the malts are Maris, Otter, Pilsner malt, Oats, wheat and Munich malts. And that's it. Best before the 31st of September of 2018. I don't know when this was actually bottled. I did see it on their Instagram page, so check that out as well. That's all the information down below. Contains malted barley, wheats and oats. I assume that's for allergies and stuff. And that's it. Let's crack on. Let's pour a little bit more aggressively. It's probably a bad idea looking at what happened. Yeah, it is a bad idea. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. It's more than one finger of head on that really light pour on the second pour, but yeah, it looks really murky, doesn't it? Kind of a dark, almost like, yeah, not a dark brown, but it's sort of brown. Kind of muddy water looking at it. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Murky, not much light coming through, bit of light around the bottom, getting aroma. Oh yeah, it reminds me of a when I first started getting into craft beer, an aroma of Weird Beard or Colonel. It's got that kind of aroma to it. Which, considering it's using exclusively UK hops, quite impressive. But let's see what it tastes like. That's the thing. Nice aroma, murky. Get the taste then. Cheers. Very kind of earthy. Put the rest of this in. I don't know. I've got about half of the bottle so far, and it's quite carbonated. So I'm going to pour it as slowly as I can. Yeah, there's a little bit of A little bit caked at the bottom of the bottle, so there's a lot of yeast. Bit of a cakey thing going on there, but yeah, it's really brown. It's not none of that kind of vibrant kind of orange juice look. It's kind of earthy. It looks kind of earthy, muddy, and it's got that earthy kind of taste with the British hops, which is nothing wrong with that, of course, but it depends what you're used to. A little bit, it's a little bit dry. There's some that kind of hedgerow fruits, apple core, classic kind of UK hop taste really. A little bit herbal. There's a little bit of maybe passion fruit. Yeah, passion fruit. But there's none of that kind of tropicalness. And I wasn't really expecting it with just the UK hops. It's more of the American kind of side of things. But for what this is, it's not too bad, to be honest. I'll be surprised if they ever produce this for cask, because almost certainly they will take one look at that on cask and think there's something wrong with their beer. And it's not. It's supposed to look like that. That's the idea of it. It's an English or the UK take on the New England style, so it's going to be murky. There's a little bit of citrusiness starting to come through now. I mean, it's just come out of the fridge, so it's probably going to change a little bit in the next sort of quarter of an hour, 20 minutes off camera. But yeah, that's gone even murky now. I mean, this doesn't bother me. But if you don't want all the sediment in the bottle, just pour it gently. I mean, it's already murky anyway, but yeah, look at this. See what it tastes like now. Yeah, it's okay. There's a little bit of kind of cooking apple. There's a slight acidity to it. It's not too bad. It's not the best beer I've had from this brewery. I mean, I've only reviewed 2. But this is the 4th beer I've had from this brewery, and the pale ales and stuff I've reviewed so far have been fantastic. This one, I could see what they were trying to do. I don't know. It's nice to try. Teenager Lakes Old England IPA. So, in regards to a rating, then, let me just get a mouthfeel. It's a low end for a medium body for sure. 6.3, not picking that up at all. IBU count, I can't remember what I said, 25. Yeah, not surprised. It's not very bitter at all. If you're new to IPAs and you tried this, it's very difficult, isn't it, for someone who's never had an IPA, what reaction you'd get out of people with this. I mean, this is probably, although this is a lot of hops in it, I would imagine most people who have had an IPA would not have one of these looking IPAs first. They would probably have just like a single or double, single hopped IPA on cask or whatever, in the UK at least, if you're coming into, say, the ales and stuff like that. More often than not, they're not going to look like that, especially for cask anyway. But then if you're going on to keg, then yeah, I'd like to try this on keg from these guys just to see, but I think they might stop making this now. So, but anyway, I'm waffling. Very smooth mouthfeel, lower end of a medium body for sure. There is a thickness to it, but the body is lower end of medium. I've said that 3 times. So rating then for me, I'm going to give this, I think it's just based on where my taste buds are now. with drinking a lot of hoppy beers and American hoppy beers and that kind of thing. But it's just a personal thing, so don't take my word for it. Go out and try it for yourself, of course. I give this a 6.5. Yeah, 6.5 out of 10. So that's a 3.25 if you're on the Untapped scale. Over to Untapped, then it's only had a total of 77 ratings, check-ins, and then 58 of those have been in the last 30 days. So it's a fairly newish beer. Well, it was added on the 24th of March of 2018. 65 ratings, 3.72. So that's quite a bit more than what I'm going. That's just over like 7.5 out of 10. I'm giving it a 6.5. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, not bad. I'd like to try and get some more of their newer kind of brands. I've got another beer coming up soon, so I might not post it back to back, but it'll be coming. This is their Running Man, so that'll be coming in the near future. I should have posted this before the London Marathon, of course, and I'm reviewing this like 5-6 days after, so there you go. So I'm reviewing all these beers on the 27th of April of 2018. So anyway, waffle. Thanks for watching then. Put your comments down below if you've had any of these beers, and I will see you on the next review. Cheers.